so much for coming out. It is time for our first honoree. We are calling this the Game Changer Award. She is an entrepreneur. She is a humanitarian. She is a wife. I am talking about our first honoree, Deborah Williams. Production and talent management. She is founder of the National Basketball Wives Association, Behind the Bench. Ms. Williams has an exclusive merchandising licensing agreement with the NBA and several college teams. She entered one of our favorite stores, so you can find her since 2008 in Macy's, and she's the recipient of many, many honors, including the 25 most influential African-American women in business. This is according to the Network Journal. Ms. Williams has also been awarded much praise for her work as a humanitarian. She's a former member of the Board of Directors for the Urban League, the Child Welfare League of America, the Greenwich Foundation for Women and Girls, and Miss Indianapolis Teen Scholarship Foundation. Please welcome the CAFE MOCHA Game Changer Award recipient, Ms. Deborah Williams.
Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. I am humbled and honored. A special thank you to the fabulous ladies of CAFE MOCHA for continuing to empower women around this country on a daily basis. I thank you for that. And the fabulous Sheila Eldridge, who is the visionary, who is the savvy business mind behind CAFE MOCHA, and I thank you for this honor today. To my WBLS family, Skip and Dion and Corin and Cynthia, I thank you for being such a beautiful, lifelong partner, and I'm grateful for everything that we've shared, and I'm excited to see where we go from here. To my fellow honorees today, I celebrate you today. You are wonderful, fabulous women, and I'm honored to be in your presence today. When Christine first told me that I had 3 minutes to speak, I thought a lot about what was on my heart to share with you today. So I decided to share a little bit about my story and some of the lessons that I've learned along the way. My story began as a cute little baby girl born on the kitchen table of my grandmother's unit of the Robert Brooks projects in Chicago. Now, those people in this room that know me have explained that, have expressed to me that that's probably why I love food so much today. Anyway, my path led me to Tougaloo College, a small, predominantly black college in Mississippi. Even though it was a small school, it was there that I began to realize that there were no limitations to what could be done with focus, with commitment, and with a refusal to give up. In fact, on my dorm wall, I kept a poster, and that poster was a poster with Snoopy. And in the picture, Snoopy was riding and flying a little propeller plane, and the plane was almost about to hit the ground, and the caption underneath said, "So far, so good." And sometimes I have found throughout my 15 years journey with my company that things happen, and the only thing that you really have to step out on is faith, because sometimes nobody can see the vision that you see. Sometimes friends can't, sometimes family can't, and only you can see it. And you don't really have a basis. You just have to step out on faith. Lord, what is it that I need to do right now? Lord, what is it that I need to say? What direction do I need to go? Where do I need to turn? Operating on faith. But that attitude keeps you moving forward. So far, so good. I finished my master's and my doctorate degree in psychology at the University of Georgia. But ironically, as it often does, life had different plans for me. I was working at Methodist Hospital, and on the day that I was to go into private practice, my husband at the time, who played in the NBA, was traded to the Dallas Mavericks and subsequently the New York Knicks. Committed to keeping our family together, I made the difficult decision to give up psychology until our lives were more stable. Never really being one to sit around, in the meantime, I wanted to mobilize the NBA wives in the league and create an organization that could really make a profound difference in the lives of people who lived in our communities. And from that, behind the bench, the NBA Wives Association was born. And not to be confused with the TV version.
Good point.
My work with Behind the Bench taught me that I had the ability to play with the big boys in the NBA office, that I could start and organize and grow my own business, Her Game 2 Apparel, Fashion Show Productions, and Talent. After all, it was his game. Now, it was her game too. Being a game changer really means nothing without your team. So I have a lot of my teams here today. I have my Harlem Week team, they're over here. My Ladies team, my future Miss Black America team, and of course, I have my Her Game 2 team led by Miss Kim Dottie Nelson, our brand new Vice President.
All right.
Most importantly, there's my family team, who's always here to support no matter what. My mother couldn't be here today, but she has always been my rock and my supporter. And she did call me before I came today and say, Dad, just don't forget the 5 B's. What are the 5 B's? Be brief, baby. My son as well is not here today. He is at school at Binghamton University. With my son Jabril, his dad always taught him the fundamentals of the game, the X's, the O's, how to pass, how to dribble, and how to shoot. I taught him how to make that and turn that into a business. I taught him about branding, and when he left for school, I told him that today is the first day of you building the Jabril Williams brand. So he made his mother the happiest mother in the world when I looked on his Twitter account and it said, "Hi, my name is Jabril Williams, a 6'6" wingman from Binghamton University, and I am a student athlete." I love it. And finally, my daughter, Erica, who's here today. I'm so happy that you were able to come today. You mothers in the room know how it can be sometimes between mothers and daughters, and that's no exception between me and my daughter, Erica. But we've found our way back to each other. I love her dearly, and I hope you continue to work hard, define what your passion is, make all your dreams come true, and never let anyone deprive you of the greatness that you're destined to find. And finally, to all of my fellow Eagles in the room today, I want to share a story with you. And it's a short, very simple story. Most of us are Eagles in this room. Most of us are passionate and have purpose and want to do big, great things. So my story for you today is called Even Eagles Need a Push. And it's by David McNally. The mother eagle coaxed her baby eagles toward the nest. The mother's heart pounded with conflicting emotions as she felt their resistance. "No, Mom, I'm scared." of soaring always have to begin with the fear of falling, the mother eagle thought. This ageless question was still unanswered for her. As in the tradition of the eagle, her nest was perched high upon a rock. Below, there was nothing but air to support the wings of her baby eagle. Mama, I'm scared. Is it possible that this time it won't work? The mama eagle thought. Despite her fears, the mother eagle knew that it was time. Her parental mission was almost complete, but there remained one final task: the push. The mother eagle drew courage from an innate wisdom. Until her baby eagles discovered their wings, there would be no purpose in their lives. Until they learned to soar, they would fail to understand the privilege that it was to have been born an eagle. It was her supreme act of love. And so one by one, she marched those baby eagles up to the top of the perch, and she pushed them. And guess what happened?